going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Supermarket Simulator. Last episode, we got our organization kind of finished on up here. You guys can see we got a bunch of stuff on here. We got things, a lot of it doubled up here. And we're going to continue on here today with where we left off and pick up, again, continue on with all the progress. You guys seem to be absolutely loving and enjoying the last episode, so thank you all so much for that. Truly appreciate it. And if you guys do enjoy this or enjoying this and want to see more here, as always here, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking this out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here with all this. Sorry guys, we got some storms coming through per usual with all of this, as always there with Florida summers. Always gets kind of crazy, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get opened on up here because per usual, as always, I'm running a bit short on time. We've actually got our stream coming up here in a little bit that I told you guys about in the last episode. And then also tonight, guys, now when this video goes live on Friday, happy Friday to you all. Happy Friday. And yeah, we should be doing, I got to still speak with Rusty to make sure we're all good for today when this video goes live here on Friday for our typical Friday co-op stream, because I've not heard anything from him quite yet. But we should be all good to go here. So anyways, we're going to continue on with all this and see where we can get to here. We are on the road to 10K subs, guys, as always. Right now at the time of recording this, we're sitting at like 8720-ish, somewhere on there. So just again, massive thank you to you all. Truly appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to continue on making some more progress here with a couple more days. We have one more store expansion to accomplish here, and that is that. We don't have that much more to do. We got 160K. Obviously, that's quite a bit to unlock that, but that's all right. I did see a comment from, I haven't seen too much feedback from you guys on the whole moped quite yet either, so I don't know how you guys feel about that quite yet. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of that. But I did see a comment in the last episode saying we could probably get another aisle in here if we can condense these shelves down a bit, which I do agree with. We are going to be trying to probably squeeze in another aisle here in the future with this. So we've got right now what? I mean, we could definitely squeeze this in a little bit. We've got what? 3 and about a half. These we've got what? 1, 2, 3, about a full 4 like flooring tiles for that. So this is quite wide. This is, I mean, got about 1, 2, 3. That's almost 4 there across. I guess with those, that's more like 3.5 there. That's about 4 with that. I know we kind of place these all in with the flooring tiles, and then this one is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.25, 5.5. So there's a lot to that, and they equal out to about 2 tiles a piece for an entire aisle. So I think we could probably squeeze in, if we were to shrink this down like maybe half a tile, somewhere around there. And then obviously bringing these all into the same width, we could probably get another aisle on in there. So, which I think we're going to need here with all this. I truly do, because I don't think we're going to have enough space with all this. We will see how everything goes once we get this last expansion on in here, once we get this aisle expanded on out, and obviously we need the ability to take up more space for the rest of that, and potentially figuring out something with our produce and maybe our checkout area, changing that up. I don't really know. I like our checkout area, but at the same time, we probably could shrink it down a little bit by getting rid of maybe these two. Although at the same time, we have so many customers throughout the day, so I really don't know. Maybe we ditch our actual guy here, but I feel like that helps us. I don't know. Again, drop a comment down below. What do you guys think with all of that? But, yeah. Sorry, hopefully, fingers crossed, no problems. I'm going to do a quick save here. Going to be doing these periodically right now because the rain and storms are cruising right now. And, yeah, we got a lot going on here. So, anyways, yeah. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with all this. I thought that was the top head of a mop. Like, I thought that was like or I shouldn't say the top head, but the thing you use actually on the floor. At first, at a quick glance here, I thought that's what that was. But, yeah, I was like, I'm surprised we haven't gotten any orders in yet. And there it is. There it was. So, yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, look at that. That's 6 of that. That's most of our shelf right there of those alone. We got some flour that we need here. Some crafting flour. We got some chips, some tea. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Happy Friday again to you all. Can't wait for our stream here to get back and see how Rusty's doing, see how you guys are all doing here live as well, which again, I've got, which will already be passed by the time this video goes live, but we'll have a streamer ready. Mr. York, where is our board now? Okay, we got another one that just showed up. I don't know where our board is. I don't know where this thing disappears to. We have this thing disappearing all the time, and I don't know where. It actually is really confusing me. Because I really don't know where it goes. If you guys have any idea, parking space is not free. Of course it's not, because our dang bike is here. Our stupid moped. Get this piece of crap out. No, I'm kidding. It's not a piece of crap, but honestly, it's not that enjoyable to use. At least me personally, I don't really find it too worthwhile using either. just like the truck, honestly, for mainly the pure fact of, for one, gas on it, and two, it's just the board just seems to be such the most like efficient way to get around as far as kind of sneaking through the alleys. We can jump around on it, so we can actually jump the curbs. The bike still gets stuck. I thought the bike was going to be like the kind of like the bicycle where you can just ride over the curbs, and it works great. But now it's like you got to actually kind of follow the roads a bit. You kind of can jump some of the curbs and everything, so I just don't think it's all that worth it with all of that. I don't know. I think we can cruise around quick on the board and just do that like when we can sometimes if needed. So I don't know. We will see. Let's see. It's like right now we just keep getting a couple of them in, so it's like we really can't keep up with it. And I don't know. If you guys have any better suggestions, leave some comments down below, because I'm not too sure yet. If I'm still not like set on I guess a solution for us to come up with for that. I still think we need a way to have like a delivery person. I'm still going to stick to my word on that one and my thoughts on that one. I think that is the best way to go forward with that. Sorry, changed up some of the things before, and I'm not too sure. So that one's going to be... And see, like right now, we can hop on our board. Oops. About to hop on no board there and take off. We can hop on our board and make our way down the alleyway here. Except for running into the work sign there. Really wish we could remove that. That would be nice. But yeah, we're just hopping in here. We can just cruise right on back. And that's about it. Kind of fly through. There's no gas, obviously, so we're as peak as we can get as far as efficiency for money. And it works. It just works. I doubt you guys can hear that, but the thunder and obviously lightning going along with it is just rolling right now. I love me some good storms, though. The only thing, is still the whole, potentially the power going out and kicking off my computer. Which, I never pulled the trigger on purchasing a backup or a power backup thing during the Amazon Prime days. I was so close to buying one, but I just spent a bunch of money on, I needed some tires for my car, which, for you guys don't know, I daily drive a Camaro, and it takes some pretty big tires as far as big wheels. So they weren't too cheap. Plus I need a new battery for my Trans Am that I have. And yeah, we just got back from our trip and everything like that. So yeah, it's been an expensive month basically. Oh, I was like, what was that noise? But it was us venturing outside our city limits. But yeah, so like I said, it's been an expensive month here so far. So unfortunately, I really don't really want to, didn't want to spend like another $150 that I really don't have to spend on stuff on that. So it did not happen. But it's alright. Maybe eventually I'll get one here. It's not a big deal. If for whatever reason something were to happen, it just kicks us off the game or whatever. It is what it is. It's fine. The recording will live on. It's not like it's going to break the channel and not having it. So that's where I'm like, okay, it's kind of a need, but also a want. I try to kind of balance that need and want back and forth on things. Like, do I need new tires for my car? Yes, because I need to be able to drive it to work every day. And yeah, surprisingly, everything else with the car is cheap. You guys might already be in the comments like, you daily drive a Camaro and it's a waste of money. It's actually not too bad. It does really good on gas. It actually does better than a lot of cars out there, even though it is the bigger performance model. It does really well in gas. So that part isn't too bad at all. Insurance is dirt cheap on it, surprisingly. And the only thing that's, again, kind of on... And that's right, I needed an oil change for it as well, which that part's expensive. It takes a lot of oil. Most if you guys understand cars or know cars at all, you know most cars take anywhere between like 4 to 6 quarts. This thing takes 10. So that's like a $150 oil change right there as well. That I just bought the oil for that I need to do this weekend as well, along with the tires. So yeah, again, and then again, need a battery for my other car. Yeah, even though it sits on a tender, for whatever reason, I think I've got a dead cell in the battery. Because it won't take any more of a charge than 11 volts, and as soon as I go to turn the key, not even to try to crank it, as soon as I turn the key to the on position, it drops down to like 9 volts. So I think the battery's just shot at this point. It's like a 5-year-old battery, but it stayed in a garage most of its life since I've had the battery. I think pretty much all of its life, actually, and barely gets driven. So I don't really think the battery, especially being a tender, would have gone bad. But yeah, and it was a nice battery to begin with, a nice Optima battery. Which again, any car guys out there, car people out there, I guess I should say, not just guys, but women too. Any car people out there know the Optima batteries. I think they've dropped in quality a bit over the last few years, but the original kind of Optima batteries, you could see like the cell like shape of them being like circular. They're nice. They're nice batteries. They were good quality and everything. And again, they've kind of gone downhill a little bit as far as quality. So I don't really know too sure. I'm not really for sure too much on that, but yeah, I don't know. So it's just been, like I said, expensive month for all that. So I didn't want to spend any more on a backup power. So, anyways, yeah, we are going to continue on all this. What is going on with my phone, man? It's just blowing up. Sorry, guys. I'm going to step away for a moment to grab we got a delivery of some food getting delivered to the house. Some groceries. My girlfriend recently signed up for Walmart Plus, which is kind of like an Amazon Prime type of thing that Walmart does. It's like $10 a month. And they offer free delivery then for food and everything. And they actually don't charge any more for the food. Like some of like the Uber Eats or like just like Uber, or yeah, I guess like Uber Eats and like all the like the fast food or restaurant delivery things. They charge like a lot more for their foods and everything for the same items, and Walmart does not charge anymore, which for you guys that don't know, Walmart, it's attached with like a Sam's Club, Costco type of thing, just more like I don't really know how to explain, just like a big grocery store chain. I'm sure most of you guys know Walmart. But yes, they don't charge anymore. They charge exactly the same price and everything. They don't even charge for delivery. So I don't know why or how they do it and keep on doing it. I guess just for the scale of things, basically. Helps increase the scale of it. The only thing, again, they charge is just for it's like $8-9 a month for the subscription thing for it. And we also get Paramount Plus with it, which would have cost about the same anyways for that same amount. So yeah, it's like, I mean, granted, it's one of the biggest corporations in the world. So I'm sure like profit margins going down just a bit doesn't really hurt them too bad with that. So yeah, it's very convenient for sure. Especially when we're working quite a bit as much as we both do and everything. It's very easy and convenient just to say, hey, order this, that, and ordered. Done and dusted. Yes, I've got one of those showing up here in a few minutes. Should be here in a few minutes, it looks like. So I may need to step away for just a moment when that time comes, because it is again rainy and storming out. So I don't really want the stuff sitting outside. But yeah, it'll be all good with all that. Okay. Anyways, we got our last customer here that we're just waiting on. Finish checking out here. I just was some really interesting creepy stuff, which I don't know if any of you guys follow. I know I've had many kind of discussions with you guys of this in the past of videos and during streams and stuff like that, but like paranormal type stuff, me personally, I know obviously it's a very controversial thing. I'm a believer in it. And for you guys that do believe it as well, you may have seen this, but the handler of the I don't even know if I want to mention her name. The doll starts with an A. They made a movie after it. I'm kind of superstitious, creeped out that much by it that I don't even want to say her name. But for any guys that don't know or have seen this, you know what I'm talking about. But the handler of this doll was randomly found passed away unalive in his hotel during a tour where he had the doll with him. It just giving me honestly chills even talking about this right now. But yeah, he had the doll with him in either in the hotel room. I'm guessing the hotel room. I don't see why he would have left her alone outside of the hotel room without him there, because he's like the handler of her keeping. And again, this is a doll with that, but it's a I don't want to say allegedly, but possessed doll. And there's been a lot of really interesting people passing away around this doll. Again, I'm being respectful here, not even mentioning her name. But it's a very creepy, weird situation, which is actually really sad to see, because I follow me and my girlfriend, we've talked about this. I've had conversations with you guys in past streams about this. that we follow this group. They're by the name of the Overnight Channel and TFIL. For any of you guys that don't follow them at all, you're missing out. Great creators. They have been doing a bunch of ghost hunting, ghost hunting over the years and everything type of thing. Like pretty realistic stuff. I know there's like some kind of always controversy over like ghost hunting shows and everything like that, and it gets real. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's definitely I would say would be made up, but a lot of their stuff I don't feel like is. And unfortunately, it's kind of sad to see because they had like a bit of a breakup of some of the group. One of the members unfortunately left, and it didn't seem like things ended too good for like both parties on it. So unfortunately, it's not the same as what it used to be, but it's still really good. Me and my girlfriend, we still watch everyone that is still involved with the Overnight Channel. And but yeah, so it was really weird because watching they've done a bunch of stuff with this guy that unfortunately again had passed away now from it, and he used to be again the handler of her, and a bunch of other, basically like a big museum that was set up for all these different like haunted and like possessed items and everything like that that are just either like they used to be either movie props or they are movie stuff, or just random items that people would bring and donate and everything to it. And so again, I watched it. We watched a ton of stuff on again this guy and the museum and everything, and it honestly makes me sad to see that he has now passed. And again, it's from very interesting circumstances. I haven't seen the reasoning of how he has, but I'm assuming it's probably a heart attack or something, and that's not the first time that's happened. Again, around this around her, basically, kind of thing. Which the really odd thing actually is, so me and my girlfriend, again, we were actually just in upstate New York and in the New York, Pennsylvania area, and that is where he was, where with the tour. And the day that he had passed, their 911 system went down, like very close by, I think in the same area that he was in, which is even, my girlfriend said that to me the other night, like, I didn't even think about this or notice this, but he was in that area where the 911 system went down when he had passed, which is just like, holy crap. That is just insane to think about. And just, like, what? How was that even a thing? Not even just like the 911 system going down, but the thought of like potentially that being correlated with that. It's kind of crazy. So again, I don't. It's just a random topic that just popped up in my head. Random thoughts with Austin. while thinking of Creep, because it's been on my mind because it keeps on popping up in my Facebook feed and everything like that. Just scrolling through all the time and seeing it. So it's kind of fresh in my mind. It just obviously just happened, and so I figured I'd bring it up. See if any of you guys have any insight of that or any thoughts on that. If you guys do, leave a comment down below. If you guys have any kind of scary stories or like haunting horror stories or something, I'd love to hear them. Leave comments. Leave a story down below. I'd love to, again, love to hear some of it. So I know I've seen a bunch of, we've talked about it a bunch in past live streams. Not so recently, more live streams about a year ago, 6 months ago, probably not even 6 months ago, actually, probably closer to a year ago. Hey, sorry, Hagrid. Getting real up and close and personal with you. But yeah, so again, I'd love to hear some stories. If you guys have anything, feel free to share them. But yeah, so anyways, yeah, I guess we'll move on here with that. Like I said, I just thought it was a really, really odd circumstance, like just in general that, and then the whole 911 system, which if any of you guys don't know, 911 is our like national emergency number. I know like other countries follow different numbers and stuff like that. Or like, again, if we like have an emergency, whether it's need police, like something going on, a crime or whatever it may be, if we need fire, ambulance, like any kind of medical help or like fire help of a fire or anything like that, or EMS type of thing, that is our number that we call here. Which, again, I'm sure most of you guys know. And see, look at this. We're already almost sold out of those. Some of the stuff we haven't sold so much of, but that's okay. Sometimes it's better to have more than not enough. But yeah, so again, for any of you guys that don't know, that is our way of reaching out to emergency help services. And so it's very odd when that, for one, goes down in general. And then, again, in a very not secluded, but a very kind of specific area. And then right around or right at that same time of his passing, it's just like really makes you question. And that's where like I used to not be such a firm believer. I used to be kind of like skeptical of things, but now it's like after seeing a lot of things that I have, and I haven't really had like too much like personal experience on my own. I've had a few like weird, odd things happen over the course of my life that's made me kind of question it to begin with. Oh, we got a wholesale. Oh, we buy. Yes. Um, yes, definitely. So, and we're plenty fine to not have to go buy these right away. We got 138 and they're going to buy 84 of them. So $800 right there. Actually, I kind of want to go buy them anyways. So we're going to make $800 on that. I want to see how much we just sold. Well, here we go. I got to really reach out to Leon Lee on that. But yeah, so $800 on that. Let's see how much. Yeah, so anyways, like I said, I used to not be as much of a firm believer. So these are going to be, what, like 8 boxes? So that's like $100 and some dollars. And that's including everything that we've sold throughout the last 2 days. Right? Because that was, yeah, definitely not that. Definitely not that, and definitely not that. Yeah, so that was, we just made like $700 there, guys. That is crazy. Yeah, so like I said, I've had some like personal stuff, like personal experience. Nothing like crazy of like anything like true, like heavy paranormal, but it's just been like some stuff that I've had that's just like, Like I get deja vu a lot. I know I mentioned this in videos before, and I've had like some weird kind of experiences from that just on its own. So that's kind of been one thing that's always made me question, like, could this actually be real? So I don't know. It's like I said, there's just always been like that kind of in the back of my mind of like, yeah, you know, I do believe that. I think that could be a real thing and really actually happen, and whatever it may be. But yeah, so okay, it's actually been a good night here so far. We only have one more online order here, which honestly might go do last. Or maybe I'll just run it. Maybe I'll just run over right now actually and take care of it. You know, it's kind of in a bad spot as far as either doing it now or doing it later. Like if we did it last, I'd make our way around there and then come over here. Or we go do it now and then just get it out of the way, and then we just go straight down the streets and we're all ready to go with that right away. So anyways, yeah, we will make our way on down here. We should be all good to go. Got another 2 days in the books with things. You know what? I forgot to check our water again. I might just order like another one box of that and just call it good, or we'll check up on it and see where that's at with that. Oops, one too many of those, but that's okay. But yeah, again, going back to that, it was just odd because again, we were in that same kind of area, so we got alerted of that. We got like the national emergency system on our phone, the noise of like that you get with a national alert with that the 911 was down. And again, it kind of affected our area with that, where we were at the time at least, which again was not a big, well, definitely a big deal for some people. Wasn't a big deal for us since we didn't have any need for that, or again wasn't in need of it. Which I'm fortunate, obviously, always to have that not be an issue then, or a need of it when it's not there, when it can be so crucial to need it. But yeah, so like I said, it's just really odd, and just to even think back on that now, it's like holy crap, that I don't know, just gave me chills after saying that right there. So, anyways, I guess we'll move on from that. I know I kind of keep circling back to the same thing there, and I get stuck on a topic sometimes, and that's just the way I am sometimes with things. But yeah, so anyways, let's keep on rocking and rolling here. We got a lot of boxes of all this stuff to purchase on up here. But it's a good day for us. We made a bunch of cash. And obviously sold a bunch of items. Just got to get restocked on up with everything. We'll be all good to go. I think we started this episode with like 6K. Which granted, we got a lot of items to purchase. So right now we have like 30K technically that we just made. But we obviously have a lot of items to purchase to refill all that. But yeah, we're well on our way to that 160 I think we need total with everything. And we'll be all good to go. As far as organizing the store, probably for the final time. I don't really know what's going to happen with everything here. I'm still not too sure what I want to do with the whole extra store expansion mod thing, because again, customers don't utilize in that area, so they'll still grab items from it, but they just don't walk through it at all. So I feel like that would just create a really weird situation with all that. So I really don't know, honestly. Really not too sure what I want to do with all that, but we'll see. We will see here. So anyways, let's keep rocking and a rolling here. Got my favorite store here, not. It's all right. We'll fly through it. Okay, we got all of that. One of each of those, and then a couple of those, couple of those. We got a couple of these, kind of just a couple of everything. Pretty much. Okay, couple there, and then we are about... I don't know why I just bought one of those, but that's fine. Again, I don't know. I think we're just going to buy just one of those, and we'll be good either way, I would say. And if we are one short or whatever, then we just purchase another box or something. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I'll make sure to try to remember to take a look when we get back to the store and see where things are at with all of that, and it should be good to go. One way or another, I would say. I'm so glad that we changed up our whole inventory system now so we can run 2 days in the store without purchasing items. I think we could honestly do 3 days and be good on most items, if not all, and still be good. But kind of tricky to try to squeeze all that into about a 30-minute video or so. The potatoes, that is definitely one thing we need to expand upon. That is for sure. I honestly think maybe we just ditch down our sodas down to a half shelf because we barely go through those as it is. And then we just stack up on 2 full shelves of potatoes. And then eventually we'll have our store quantity expanded as well a little bit, I think. And then that should be pretty darn good for all of that. But yeah, it is so much nicer just running through, stocking up once. Honestly, I think back in the episodes where we were stocking every day, it really got to be way too much and kind of boring for you guys probably. So my apologies on that. I'm sorry that it took that long to get that kind of set up a little better like that. But I'm really glad that we have it now. And it's working pretty good. I like it. I really do. Oops, one too many of those, but that's fine. Once again, it's not... Okay, I just did it again. Once again, it's not too many where we can't fit them in. At least, hopefully not. But it's one more than usual. Than we do and should be doing, but it's fine. Okay. A couple of each of those. Got a couple of these. Okay. There we go. We got that. They got that. You know, I just realized I never got a notification for... Oh, dang. Okay, they were sorry, they were delivered. I will just get them here at the end of this. When we wrap up, that's fine. Yeah, we're getting really close to that wrapping up point. I'm running a bit late on this because I'm, again, per usual, a bit short on time here today with our stream coming up here that I try to kind of keep to a schedule on, if at all possible. But it's all right. We'll get it taken care of one way or another. Just don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to get the videos put together before the stream. Might just have to do it before. Might just have to do it after. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about the groceries I just started talking about before, and yeah. Okay. Oh, you know, I just realized. Oh yeah, I've got shoot. I've got a brand new PS5 game that actually is going to be joining the channel here today. How did we sell through that much sushi? Yeah, we got a brand new PlayStation 5 game that's going to be joining the channel today. And I was like, you know what? I'll just record that before I record anything on PC. No, so I'll just leave my console on. Yeah, it's still running. It's running right now, and I'm not even, haven't played it yet. That's all right. Anyways, let's take a look here at our water here. Yeah, we still need technically one more, but honestly, it's fine. Not a big deal. Let's go ahead and end off our day. We had one person that found things expensive, and honestly, a pretty good day for us there. That was about a 25K profit day, which honestly is right about where we're averaging with all this. So I can't really complain about that whatsoever. That is a pretty good day for us. Where's our toilet papers? Here's our toilet papers. Oh no. We have too much. Dang it, we actually do. We have No, we don't. There's something going on with this. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay, never mind. It's just, for whatever reason, that didn't actually get stocked up. Okay, there's something weird with that. I don't understand. I guess he's going and stocking now. But, all right, guys. Anyways, I think that's going to be a good wrapping up point for the video. So we're going to come back here in the next one. Keep on making some more money here. Keep on making some more progress, as always, with all of this. And then we should be all good to go to continue on with where we need to be with this. And, again, slowly creeping our way closer to that 160K mark that we need to get our last store expansion on in here. It should be a good time. So I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys are too. If you guys are, drop a like in the video, show it some love and support. And if you guys are new around here checking us out, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below so you guys don't miss out on any videos that we are doing here. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.